Hello language enthusiasts, welcome back. Today we are going to explore 10 everyday conversational idioms that will enhance your ability to describe your daily experience. These idioms are incredibly valuable to remember because they can add color, interest to your conversation. Let's dive in and discover how these idioms can make your everyday speech more vivid and engaging. Break the ice. Imagine you are joining a new team or working in a new company. Nobody here knows you. It is likely that you will have some difficulty and backwardness in a place like this, right? So, here we are to make a friendly start with the first people or to say hello to things like this. We call it breaking the ice. Ice breaking is important because it helps people feel connected and accepted. So, the next time you are in a new place or meeting new people, don't be afraid to say hi and chat. It can make a big difference. Example. Sarah broke the ice by telling joke, which helped everyone relax and start talking. The new student broke the ice by asking about a shared interest, which helped them make friends quickly. At the meeting, John broke the ice by complimenting the presenter, which helped create a positive atmosphere. Piece of cake. Imagine a new project is going to be started in the company and you will receive instruction from the superior officer to make a suitable plan for that. Here, if you are good at it or if it is very easy task for you, you can say, "Oh, this is a piece of cake." As such, we can use this piece of cake when we want to say that it is very easy task. It is a fun way to describe something that doesn't require much effort. As example, she found presentation to be a piece of cake. He said that fixing a computer was piece of cake. Running 5 kilometers is like a piece of cake to her. With his experience, he made cooking dinner for 10 people look like a piece of cake. Cost an arm and a leg. Imagine that you are trying to buy a new car. Then, if someone says it cost an arm and a leg, it means that it is very expensive. So, it's a colorful way to describing something expensive, which is called cost an arm and a leg. Example. She said that a concert ticket cost an arm and a leg. He couldn't afford the vacation because it would cost an arm and a leg. The rent for the apartment is so high. It's like it's cost an arm and a leg. I feel like I was given up an arm and a leg when I had to pay for the repair on my car. Hit the nail on the head. This is an idiom that means someone has described or understood something exactly right. Imagine you are trying to hammer a nail into a piece of wood and you are aimed perfectly, hitting the nail directly on its head. That's what it means to hit the nail on the head in conversations. You got it exactly right. So, if someone says you hit the nail on the head with that conversation, they mean you expressed something perfectly or accurately. It's a way to saying someone has understood or explained something very well. Examples. She really hit the nail on the head when she said we need to focus on customer satisfaction. He hit the nail on the ahead with his analysis of the problem. Your suggestions about increasing efficiency really hit the nail on the head. I knew I had hit the nail on the head when everyone nodded in agreement. Let the cat out of the bag. In this idiom, that means revealing a secret or disclosing something that was supposed to be kept confidential. Imagine you have a cat in your bag and you accidentally open the bag, letting the cat escape and revealing what was hidden inside. Similarly, when someone says, "Let the cat out of the bag" in conversation, they accidentally reveal information that was meant to be kept secret. So, if someone says, "Oops, I let the cat out of the bag," they mean they revealed something they weren't supposed to. It's a way of describing unintentionally disclosing a secret. Example, I accidentally let the cat out of the bag when I mentioned a surprise party to Sarah. Tom let the cat out of the bag by telling everyone about a new product before it was officially announced. We were trying to keep our vacation plans a secret, but my sister let the cat out of the bag when she posted about it on social media. Don't let the cat out of the bag about surprising gift we bought for Mom's birthday. Kick the bucket. This is an idiom that means to die. This is the way to describe the end of someone's life. Imagine if you kick the bucket while standing on it. You would fallen down, and it might signify the end of something. In the same way, when someone kicks the bucket in conversations, it means they have passed away. So, if someone says, "Uncle Joe finally kicked the bucket," they mean he has died. It's a casual expression for talking about death. Example, after living a long and fulfilling life, my grandfather finally kicked the bucket last night. I hope to accomplish everything on my bucket list before I kick the bucket. He always joked about what he'd do before he kicked the bucket, but he will never expected it to happen so soon. She's been sick for a while now, and the doctor said she might kick the bucket soon. Under the weather. Under the weather is an idiom that means someone is feeling sick or unwell. It is like saying they are not feeling their best or they are not in good health. When someone says they are under the weather in conversation, they means they are feeling a bit ill or not quite themselves. So, if someone says, "I am feeling a bit under the weather today," they mean they are not feeling well. It's a common way to describe not feeling good without going into too much details. Example, I won't be able to come to work today because I am feeling a bit under the weather. She didn't go to the party last night because she was feeling under the weather. I think I catch a cold. I've been feeling under the weather all week. He's been feeling under the weather lately, so he's been taking it easy at home. Bite the bullet. So, when someone says bite the bullet in conversations, it means they're bravely dealing with a tough situation even though it's not easy. For example, if someone says, "I have to bite the bullets and tell my boss I made mistake," then they mean they have to face difficult conversations with courage. It's a way of describing facing challenges head on. Example, I knew I had to bite the bullet and ask my boss for a raise, even though I am nervous about it. After weeks of procrastinations, she finally bit the bullets and started working on her overdue projects. Even though the surgery was scary, I knew I had to bite the bullet and go tough with it for the sake of my health. He decided to bite the bullet and confront his feeling about their behavior, even though it was uncomfortable. Break a leg. Before you do something important, think about writing a critical exam or winning a competition. At this point, if someone tells you to break a leg, they really mean to do it well. Actually, we can take this break a leg as a good wish. Example, the director wished the actor to break a leg before the opening night of the play. She received the wishes to break a leg before her job interview. Her friends told her to break a leg for her singing audition. He is about to give his presentation, so his colleagues said to break a leg. Hold your horses is an idiom that means to ask someone to be patient or to wait. It's like telling someone to slow down or to not rush into something. So if someone says hold your horses, they means they are asking you to calm down and not act quickly. It's a friendly way to tell someone to be patient and not get ahead of themselves. Example, I was about to leave, but my friend told me to hold my horses and wait for them. The teacher told the student to hold their horses when they started getting too excited about the field trip. I was about to start eating, but my mom told me to hold my horses until everyone was seated. My coach told me to hold my horses and focus on my technique before I started running. Today we talked about 10 idioms that are easy to use in daily conversations. Keep watching to learn more important things like this. I'll stop here for today. Look forward to more valuable information in the next video. Until next time, happy learning!